Well, welcome back to the channel. Like last time, if you've seen the last video, if you're back, thank you. If you're new, thank you for stopping in. I'm doing these long form videos where I'm no longer gonna just edit. I'm gonna try to build something out of this. I'm not quite sure what yet I want to do, but here we are. I thought that I would take you through some old sketches, not something new, old stuff that I did about 2 to 3 years ago when I really started taking drawing back again seriously. I figured again, just want to walk you through some stuff, some old stuff, and also how important it is to just to do ugly stuff too. Like if your drawings are ugly and you're like, oh my god, this is worse than the one I did yesterday, still go through it, push through. It's a lot of stuff you can learn from there. Another thing, I thought that I was the only one wasting sketchbooks. For some reason, I can't complete a sketchbook, and for some reason, I lose focus in one sketchbook, and for some reason, I feel like I have to buy another one. And I thought I was the only one, but when I started seeing Rob Liefeld, Deadpool's creator, and I looked at his sketchbooks while he was showing them, I noticed he skips pages, doesn't finish them all, draws outside of sketchbooks, and it made me feel better that I wasn't the only one, that I was actually a professional that did that, and I'm sure other people do, but I just never met them. Um, but as you saw in the thumbnail, I want to show you some stuff and walk you through the process a little bit of why I do it the way I do some of them or one of them. I don't know. But I have many more, and hopefully I'll show you some newer ones as the videos get going. I'll show you where I'm at pretty soon and what I think I want to do with my art career sort of hobby that I have going on. But yeah, so let me show you some old stuff because I was trying to I was trying to find like what would move the needle on YouTube, and I was trying to do mashups at one point, and I was like, let me see how that works. So I'm gonna show you one of them that I did in one original, just out of my head, and then some other stuff. But let me turn around the camera here real quick. By the way, I don't even have a drawing setup. I have like this $50 like wood incline drafts table, and this is going to be very behind the scenes, by the way, for a long time until I somehow get some sort of setup here going, with my 9 to 5, my other channel, and this. Okay, so anyway, here we go. All right, so this is from Amazon. This is my computer setup. The monitor is behind there, dropped in the bottom. Never mind that mess. That's just like my tools from when I fix cars and stuff. Anyway, so this here is a mashup I did about three years ago, maybe. Moon Knight Mario, and this is actually on a yellowish type watercolor paper. Now, so this is when I found Kim Jung-gi about a year or two earlier, and I didn't really know too much about brush pens, and so I found that one, I can draw a lot faster with the pen, with the brush pens. And I also like that my line weights, I can control it much easier in one shot than rather a fine liner where I have to work on the actual weight of it. So, and I just and also I found my groove. I found my style in a way with the brush pen. I my hand loves to waver, like it loves to do certain things, and I found that, and that comes, let me tell you, it comes from me being a 90s kid, right? So Rob Liefeld, Jim Lee, McFarlane, Portasio, a couple of artists that you don't know, never heard of, and maybe one day I'll reveal that video, because I'm still in search of that. He was a classmate of mine in high school. Greatest comic book artist to never have drawn a page professionally, as far as I know. And in 1995, 1994, he was better than any artist like Jim Lee and Portasio then is today. I know it's confusing, but anyway, Moon Knight Mario mashup. You can see here, and these are the original inks here. And I actually did like a whole grid and everything, and it was fun. I learned a lot. It's not perfect. It's actually pretty bad in some instances. But as you can see, it was me learning how to put all this stuff together. It's just, I'm trying to figure it out. Now, another process that I do, that I was doing a lot of, so I would take this and like, I'll take a high quality picture of this thing, right? I'm just gonna put this on the floor. Well, we're gonna come to this one in a second. This is a sort of stream of consciousness type drawing, to try to like, just is nothing, don't know what it is, just let my imagination go, and that's what these kind of drawings come from. So see how it's just not perfect. Me finding also how to work this pen a little bit. But so here is that same drawing that I just showed you, colored. Okay, this is these are not Copics. These are not even Ohuhu markers. This is like an off-brand, which I think I did a video about it sometime down there. I'm never gonna erase those videos, so I think it's somewhere down there. I'll probably link it in this video if you want to see it. And so I use these, and I'm also, yep, I'm looking at it now. It's only markers, no pencils. The point was that I was going to try to put a darker background over here. That's why you see like this glowing from the moons here. And so and you can see I try to capture like the glowing of the moon to these turtles here and these shells, kind of like getting these here, and getting some glow, and you see like this underglow here. Also very early Stephen Platt, McFarlane, Jim. This is, you can see all my influences here in this one piece. But the way I get to this point, right? So I do multiple copies. Multiple copies. So here's a printout. This is a printout. Now you can't tell really in this camera, but if you get up close, you could see the printout. It's like a ash black, not a black. So what I did to that other drawing when I actually colored it, I went over every single line back with the brush, but I basically inked it to get it as dark as the original, and then colored it in. And so I do a few of these, and what I end up doing is, and there's another one here, I do a few, and this is my color test. This is where I start looking for what colors will work, how they will work. Now you can see in here me just trying to look for what it will look like eventually, right? And this is see like what technique will work. Is it like a feathered or a harsher line? What does it feel like to me? And this is what I would do here first, before then I will go and say, okay, these are these are the colors I need. I'm gonna now put it elsewhere. Okay, so now let's go back to this one. This one here, 2 years ago, I think it says 22 on there, right? Yeah, 22. So this is another stream of consciousness drawing. Now have you seen the other one I showed you? Look, not as good as this. Why? Because it was like a warm-up, a practice shot.
Narrator dialogue. Okay. Button. Alt plus O. Heads up. Narrator keyboard changes. We've updated the narrator keyboard layout so it...
I don't know what that was that you just heard in the background. I got that under there like a sound bar, and it just started talking. Anyway, I unplugged everything from there. So anyhow, so back to this. So so now my computer's talking to me. Okie dokie. Anyway, so the reason this looks a lot better than the other one is because once my hand was warm and my imagination was warmed up, so to speak, it was easy to put things together. Now, this for me is very easy to do. All this type of stuff. That's easy. It's anatomy and placement and design that I struggle with. But this is quite easy for me. This is very easy. This is a no-name character. Didn't plan to use her on anything. It's just I chose a pose and I went with whatever was working at the time. I started with one line. Sometimes I start with the face and work my way down. Sometimes I start with the arm, depending. I think here I started here first and then worked this way, and then I worked that way and then my way down. But yeah, so those are always fun stream of consciousness ones to do. So now here, I put this on Instagram once, and somebody said, "You JoJo Dragon Ball." So they weren't wrong. That's what it ended up being. They didn't intend to, but that's what happened. So it's brush pen with color pencil. Now, if you look deep here, you can still see the pencil lines in there. They didn't erase them. Um, and then what I did was I went in with the pencil and marked out where I wanted the separation. And I think it's pretty cool. I think it came out pretty good. The hair is weird, but other than that, I like the way this sketch came out in preparation, and as a warm-up sketch. So I really liked it. Following that, this is another one I did here. I really like that one. Left the hair like that on purpose because it was going to be rendered in color. Never got around to it, coloring it. This is what you're missing here. This is all going to be like blown out in and around here. Uh, the reason I probably didn't finish it, if I can remember, is because I couldn't figure out the technique I was going to use to fill that in. There. Let me see what else is in here. I got them marked out here. What I want to show. Hold on. Yeah. So this is like a cable render from X-Force. Again, just practicing stuff here, gunplay. Just trying to figure out what my style is, and I think it came out pretty good. I liked it. It's I've grown from this style since I've developed this a little more. This is an old OC character from one of my best friends from junior high school. In high school, not gonna reveal the name right now because it's not mine to say, but I decided to put him in here. This Spawn, I love it. I don't know. I just love this character, this rendition of it. I do these chubbies a lot. I'm really good at doing these. It's a take on Spawn. I really love this one, and I have a video on where I did a time lapse on my on Procreate where I colored it. Really like that. This is how my under sketches kind of look like sometimes, so you could get an idea of where I start to put things together. This is an OC character that I did. Really love this one. Never finished it. I don't know if I ever will or will redo it, but I kind of like it like this. I love doing all this intricate stuff that doesn't matter, but yeah. So an OC. I will probably use her at some point if I do anything. This guy was gonna be in his whole thing sitting down here somewhere or other. Again, this was me experimenting with like ink wash and just doing forced perspective on like that I haven't used before. So that's that guy. So let's go in this guy here, stream of consciousness drawing. I'll put this back here so I don't get lost. Stream of consciousness. Don't know what he is, what he was for, if anything. Got a skinny leg there, but I like it. It was a warm up. Like I just went ahead and did a quick outline under it, and then just decided I don't know what I'm doing, so let me just put something together, and that's that. Invincible, but fat, but still somehow jacked. That's These are fun. They just me doing whatever it is I'm doing in the moment that I'm doing it in. Body horror. I'm big on body horror, so I was just practicing some stuff. This is a pose that I found, I think on Pinterest, and I just stick figured the pose and then just went ahead and did what I had to do there. Same thing here. Found some poses on Pinterest, and just went in on some detail there. Batman's mugshot. Yep. There we go. So this was the warm up to the other OC. They're the same. They're the same. Let me see here. Okay. So this is He-Man if he was fat. I love doing these. They're fun for me. They kind of take me to a different space, headspace. Always enjoyable. And I suggest you do the same. You find something that kind of makes you like laugh and something outside your norm. Dr. Stone. That was a quick sketch there. Dr. Stone. And I think that's it. Oh, so see, this is man, My Hero Academia. I forget his name. Damn it. Put in the comments down below. The kid with the grenades on his arms. Oh my God, what is his name? Bakugo? Yeah, I think. Whatever. I haven't watched this show in a very long time. Anyway, my first pass, quick sketch. I wanted to see how I would translate it into my style, and this is what ended up being afterwards. I really like it. I thought it was something different. That was gonna be like lit up, things like that. So, and this was gonna be Dragon Ball Goku in his monkey type with his Nimbus skateboard and some dunks. Never finished it. Might go back to that one day and do something with that sketch. As you can see, nothing else. Now what's back here is new, so I'm not going to show you that yet. But if you're on my Instagram, you would kind of see these sketches. But yeah, that's basically it. So those were older sketches. So just to show you that everybody goes through their ugly stuff. You'll be good one day, worse the next, better the next 2 days. So just hang in there. Basically, is what it is when you're just trying to figure out who you are in the art world, right? And don't be afraid if you copy someone or your art style is so much like someone else's. Eventually, you'll find your lines and you'll progress. And just as long as you keep trying to find yourself in it, you'll be fine. You'll do well. If you're actively just trying to be that person, which I struggled with a lot, then you'll never find your voice and you'll never be respected. So just keep going. I'll do another one later on, but I got a bunch of ideas of different videos I want to do and commentaries on where I think the comic book business is right now also, because it's many years it's been this way, but it's getting weirder. And again, what else I might want to do in this space and with my art, with my original characters, so forth and so on, if it gets to that point. Okay, except I'm gonna try to build a list out at some point. And anything that I might get extra, hopefully we get monetized at some point here, whether it's a year from now, 2 years from now, and then use those funds. Or for my other channel does fairly well, then I use those also to build this one and help out. And right now on my phone I have a DSLR, but it doesn't have a wide angle lens, so it's not good for what I want to do here. I have a very close up 50mm. But anyway, let me know in the comments down below what else would you want to see. You want to see more of these sketchbook tours? Trust me, I have a lot to go through, and I also have like really kid stuff. See what you're interested in. Let me know in the comments down below. I might also do some comic book reviews, but I might not do current. I'm gonna jump around with what I like, and then I'll probably do some art related to that. Who knows? See how that goes. But let me know in the comments down below what you want to see in this channel, and is this something you like, this format? And I see you in the next video, and I'm out. Peace.